Welcome to Part 2, Working with PVC, Cleaning, Cutting, and Gluing. Let's get started. Starting with Part 3 and ending with Part 8, I will be building the sidekick frame. The frame will be built in individual sections. It will require accurate measurements, cutting and gluing of the PVC pipe and fittings. These are the most important steps in building the sidekick. The frame must be built to exact specifications or the hardware components that are added later will not fit. I will show you how to work with PVC and fittings to make the frame symmetrical and square for an easy assembly of the frame and remaining parts. PVC is an acronym for polyvinyl chloride. It is a high-strength thermoplastic that is very durable and lasts a long time. The printings or marking on the PVC pipe and fittings will show through the paint finish and needs to be removed before assembly. Removing print from PVC may take different methods. Not all PVC markings are equal. PVC manufacturers use different industrial printers, inks, and proprietary processes for applying the print to PVC pipes. The ink can be applied from 300 dots per inch to 1200 dots per inch. The more dots used in the ink printings, the harder it will be to remove. Some products will work on one type of manufacturer's PVC ink and not work very well on another. Here are some products that will remove print from most PVC without causing damage to the surface. Bug and tar remover, goof off, acetone, acetone-based fingernail polish remover, paint thinner, and rubbing alcohol. You will have to test the print on the PVC pipe you have to find which product works best for your PVC brand. Always be careful with solvents and other harsh chemicals. They may have harmful fumes, burn your skin, and may cause damage to the surface of the PVC. The PVC that I use to build the sidekick is manufactured by Silverline Plastics. The print from this manufacturer is easily removed using bug and tar remover and a steel wool pad. Spray directly on the print. Let it set for about 30 seconds. Use a medium-grade steel wool pad and rub back and forth until the print is removed. Continue down the entire length of the PVC pipe. Be sure to check all around the PVC pipe for print markings. After the print has been removed, clean the PVC pipe and fittings with mineral spirits, acetone, or paint thinner. This is the first cleaning of the PVC. You will clean it again after the frame is assembled. The PVC pipe is ready to be cut. Measure and mark the PVC pipe. Accurate measuring and cutting of the PVC pipe are one of the most important steps in building the sidekick frame. 1/16 of an inch off here and there can add up to an out of square, misaligned, and hard to assemble frame. For a precise square cut, use a miter saw. Always wear safety glasses when cutting PVC. Align the saw blade on the mark. Raise the saw and run at full speed. Slowly lower the saw and cut the PVC pipe. Continue cutting with a slow, smooth motion. Caution: do not chop the saw or use a fast cut. This will chip the PVC and cause an uneven serrated cut. A clean square cut is necessary for the PVC pipe to fit properly inside the PVC fittings. Take your time and make sure the pieces you cut are accurate, square, and clean. Check each end of the PVC after each cut. If for some reason the end is not even and square, take the PVC pipe to the bench grinder and lightly touch the end while turning the pipe at the same time to even out the cut. Use an air gun to remove the plastic shavings from inside the PVC pipe. After you verify each end of the PVC pipe has a clean square cut, label each piece with the pipe size using blue painter's tape. This will make it easier to identify the correct size piece when you begin to assemble the frame. PVC primer removes surface dirt, grease, and grime, as well as softens the pipe surface to allow a fast, secure solvent weld. I suggest you use clear PVC primer for the sidekick. The standard purple primer stains the PVC and permits purple colors to run around the pipe and fittings. Both the clear and purple primer perform the same way. Clear primer may not be available in your local home improvement store, however, you can buy it online. PVC cement is a chemical solvent that melts the surface of the PVC pipe and bonds the fitting and pipe together in a process called cold welding. The standard PVC cement is clear and should be used with a primer on the pipe and fittings. I suggest you use Gorilla PVC cement. The benefits are: it's a one-step self-priming PVC pipe cement that requires no additional primer. It gives you more working time, 25 to 30 seconds to make adjustments to the fittings before the glue sets. It goes on clear and dries white for a clean finished look. It is virtually odorless and cleans up easily with water rather than acetone. It is compatible with all primers. You can use a primer as a pre-cleaner and it will not affect the weld. I use clear primer and Gorilla cement for a strong permanent bond. Inside each PVC fitting is a shoulder. The PVC pipe must be pushed tight against the shoulder for a secure connection. The PVC pipe will slide into the fitting 1 1/4 inches. Measure 1 1/4 inches from each end of the PVC pipe and make a mark. Use 150 grit sandpaper and lightly sand each end up to the mark. Apply clear primer to the inside of the fitting and on the prepared ends of the PVC pipe. Apply a thin layer of PVC cement to the inside of the fitting and an even thin layer around the end of the PVC pipe. Caution: if you use too much PVC cement, it will cause the PVC pipe to bounce back out of the fitting and not set against the shoulder, causing an inaccurate fit. Push and twist the PVC pipe into the fitting as far as it will go. Tap the PVC pipe with a 2x4 to seat against the shoulder. Wipe off any excess cement from the PVC pipe and fittings. Important: Wiping off excess cement aids in an even drying time. Always dry fit PVC when connecting two fittings at the same time to verify the fit before applying the PVC cement. Apply primer and cement to both fittings and both ends of the PVC pipe at the same time. Push the PVC pipes into the fittings until they stop. Tap the PVC pipe with a 2x4 to seat against the shoulder. Hold the PVC parts together for 30 seconds to keep the pipes from backing out of the fitting. You are now ready to build the sidekick frame. Be sure to watch part 3. I will build the forward frames. Thanks for watching.